Hello students, today we will talk about the next lecture of our RS configuration. Actually the last presentation we have done with the Fisher projection. So today also we will start with some Fisher projection, then move over to some of more exciting configuration. So last class we did not talk about the sequence order, which I forgot. So I will talk about the sequence order. So this is our sequence order where we start with these are some sequence order which need to be followed when we are configuring any compound with R or S configuration. So you have to just by practicing only you can actually make it a point how to remember yourself. These are much more. I'm just putting some few important one. Just we have to remember, according to the atomic number such priority has been determined. So these are some of the priority order where we need to understand, where we have to make it a point. Okay, now moving on to some of the Fisher projection, we can take over this example. This is HOH HBr. Now we are totally confident about the priority order, so we can easily make it a point. So this one 1, 2, 3 and 4. So if you take this one, Fisher projection at C2. C2, this is CH3 OH H. So it will be C H so this is number 1, 2, 3 and 4. But we have to follow that rotation what we have spoke in our last presentation. So this thing should be coming here and like this. So now the projection become like that. OH H and this is CH Br CH3 and this is CH3. So 1, 2 and 3. So it will come 1, 2 and 3. So since it is coming in an anti-clockwise direction, it will be S. Now we have to take this part C3. So C3 it is Br CH3 H and in the similar way CH OH CH3. So this is number 1, 2 3 and 4. So this will be Fisher projection at C3. So likewise, if we draw here, so just we should keep 4 here, that is lowest priority group should be always in this down part, this one here and like that. So it becomes very easy for us to configure any configure any compound very easily and without any brainstorming matter. So it becomes very easy for us and also convenient using some of those tricks which I have told you. So here it becomes 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3. So it will become till like this, it is coming 1, 2 and 3. So it becomes R. So it will be 2s 3R. So these are the cases where we need to understand our RS configuration. Now moving on to our next part of RS configuration, we will talk about some of the compound like allene. So what are allenes? We know that before going what are allenes, we should try with the structure of allene. Okay. So this is allene where this carbon is sp hybridized, sp2 and sp2. So this does not have asymmetric carbon atom. Still, they are optically active. Now all allenes are not optically active. See, since it have an even number of double bond, so such type of allenes are optically active. Okay, and also they form staggered configuration, staggered conformation. Okay, staggered form. This is the staggered form. So this is A, B. If we take not equals to and C, D not, C not equals to D, A not equals to B. So this is one of the criteria, okay, where these allene forms. So before configuring them, let me talk about if the allene is having a odd number of double bond. If it is having odd number of double bond, then what you will do? Okay, so allene with odd number, let us start with C like this. Okay, and there is hydrogen, there is CH3, this is CH3 and there is hydrogen. So sorry, there is a mistake I did. So there will be odd number we are talking and this. So 1, 2 and 3 odd number of double bond. So since they have odd number of double bond, they are optically inactive or achiral. They are achiral and has POS. POS means plain of symmetry. Because they have plane of symmetry, they are achiral compound and their conformation will be eclipsed form. So all allenes are not optically active or chiral. If the number of double bonds are even, then only they will show RS configuration. Okay, so this is important point and also a trick to understand if in your exam such things come. Okay, now moving on to its RS conformation, let us start with this compound of allene. This is CH3. Okay, now this is Cl and this is fluorine. See, these two and these two, they are different. Now always we have to remember that we have to see from this part. So this is head and this is tail. Okay, this is head and this is tail. So we have to always look from this part. Okay, we are looking from this side. So let us undergo the priority order. So this will be 1, this will be 2, this will be 3, this will be 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 we have got. Okay, so let's see its configuration 1, 2 and 3. Okay, 1, 2 and 3. So since it is 1, 2 and 3 should be S, but since hydrogen, the lowest priority group, is in the above, so it becomes R. So we have to make it a point like that. Okay, now if allene comes in this situation, if your structures in your exam come in this situation, just see. Okay. So if you come to the priority order, this will be Cn. So this will be 1, this will be 2, this will be 3 and this is 4. Okay, so what I have told you in that we have to see from this side, because when this is the head, because this has the front part and this has the rear part, but we have to see from this side. If we have to see from this side, okay, so how it will look, 1, 2, that's why we have done this priority order from this side. You see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3 showing S anti-clockwise, but it will be R. So this is for allene. In some cases like spiro or biphenyls or cyclic, the system is that almost same. That is, we have to look from the tail part. That is, those having those front or rear group, that will be head and this normal part will be tail. So we have to look from the tail part always. Okay. So moving on to spiro, we will talk about spiro. So how does spiro look like? So let's start with the structure. The formula, that even part and odd part will also follow in the same way. So this is CH3, this is H, So we have to make it a point that we have to look. This is head, this is tail. So we have to look. This is 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this is even number of carbon ring. So even rings, even number of rings rather. Even number of rings are there. So it will be chiral. So we will configure it. Okay. So we will take this thing. So how it moves? 1, 2 and 3. So it moves in the S. So configuration will be S since the lowest priority group is in the rear part. So we will get the configuration as S like those. But if you need to identify in your exam, a complex may come or a compound may come like this, okay, with the combination of both allene and spiro. So what you will do? This thing should be made in your mind and you should be much more confident in configuring the RS nomenclature. Okay, so just see this one. This is 1, 2 and 3. That is odd number, 2 double bond and 1 ring. So total become 3. So it is odd. So achiral. So since it is achiral, there will be plane of symmetry present. 1 point. Next, no RS configuration. You can do E and Z configuration. That thing we will talk little after. So this is the fact. So if you take EZ, we will talk about that EZ in the later part. EZ nomenclature can be done with this. So no RS configuration. Okay. So move to our next part about biphenyls. So if we talk about biphenyls, how we will determine their configuration. Taking into the mind in the same way as we did for spiro and spinel, let us draw a compound. This one. Okay, this is a biphenyl H SO3 H Br and there is H. Since two smaller groups are there, so there will be no steric hindrance between these biphenyls. Okay, so these two small. See, first of all, we need to understand about the biphenyls configuration. If we take this compound A and B, this also C and D. A not equals to B, like that of spinal like that of allenes and spiro, the condition is same, C not equals to D. This is the main thing. Since there are two bulky group here, so steric hindrance will be there. Steric hindrance, okay, as of two bulky groups. Okay. Now we need to understand hydrogen, fluorine and D. They are not bulky group. Okay. They are not bulky groups. So the order of bulky group are bromine, very degraded than methyl, chlorine, NO2, COH and SO3H. These are the bulky groups. So for that reason, these are the order of bulky groups for the biphenyls, and we have to follow this order. Okay. So now let us configure for biphenyls. Okay, let us take this molecule, this compound rather. I'm just showing you. Just take it apart. This is hydrogen and this part is SO3H. Okay, this part is bromine and this is chlorine. So as I have told you before also, this is the head and this is the tail. Okay, so we have to look from this side. So now configure. Priority order will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we can see this thing and we can undergo the order. So 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. It should be S, but since the lowest priority group is in the front part, so it will be R. So configuration will be R. That is more important when we undergo any type of configuration. So we have finished biphenyl. We will start with norborane. Norborane. So how will you borane? How will you configure norborane? The pattern and the position and the tricks are almost same for all those things. So just hydrogen is there, chlorine is there, and take this hydrogen. This is hydrogen. Okay, so now we have to find out the priority group. So this is number 1, chlorine is there. This part will be number 2. Okay, this is number 3 and this is 4. See, chlorine, this is the main chiral or the stereogenic center. So chlorine has the priority 1. This part is carbon with this part, this whole part. So this is number 2. This is 3 because there is hydrogen and this part, and lowest priority group is hydrogen. So whatever will be the configuration, it will be like 1, 2 and 3. So it should be R, but since hydrogen, the lowest priority group, is in the forward or the upward case, so it will be S. So the configuration here becomes S. So we have to remember, even for the cyclic group it is same. We can easily undergo for cyclic group also some of the examples. So we need to understand. I will give you some homework also. I thought of giving you some homework. So let's see, or in the, even if we can manage. So just wait for a minute and let me give you some homework. Okay, it's not showing. We can do that in the first page where I am opening. Some of the structures are there. I will request my students to do those 5 problems for the RS configuration. It will be very much beneficial if you undergo this thing and understand how we do it with the Fischer projection. how we do with this cyclic part, norborane, pyro, biphenyls, this thing, and with different chiral center also we did. So we can easily do that. If in the exam if such things comes, we can easily do that. In the next class we will talk about much more of the stereochemistry. For now, thank you.